of Sunny Hostin on The View, Tom, basically implicating her husband in this type of a scheme.
But I would tell them to look at themselves very hard in the mirror and say, have we really not brought this on us?
It's the kind of scandal that feels pulled straight from a Netflix drama. A high-profile family, a web of deceit, and a courtroom showdown that could rival anything on television. Sunny Hostin, a name synonymous with moral lectures and hard-hitting opinions on The View, is now watching her carefully curated public image crack under the weight of allegations so shocking they're hard to believe. Her husband, Dr. Emanuele Hostin, once celebrated as a top orthopedic surgeon, stands accused of being a central figure in what prosecutors are calling one of the largest RICO cases ever filed in New York. And if the rumors are true, this isn't just your average white-collar crime. It's a complex multi-million-dollar scheme involving fake surgeries, kickbacks, and a tangled web of alleged corruption, leaving everyone wondering, how much did Sunny know?
According to the documents, he knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services, including arthroscopic surgery.
Let's set the stage. Dr. Emanuele Hostin, known to many as a respected physician with ties to prestigious hospitals like Mount Sinai, now finds himself at the center of a scandal that reads like the financial crime version of a heist film, at least according to court documents. This wasn't just about bending the rules, it was about breaking them, shattering them into pieces, and dancing on the wreckage. The allegations that Hostin performed unnecessary surgeries on accident victims and billed insurance companies for procedures that either shouldn't have happened or were wildly inflated. And the kicker, he allegedly received kickbacks disguised as dividends through a surgical center in which he held a financial stake. It's the kind of plot twist that makes you do a double take, wondering how someone with an impeccable medical record could become entangled in a scandal of this scale.
Anna went in a different direction, but I love the fact that, you know, Manny is younger and he's
How much younger is he?
Just a little bit.
He's like 1 year, isn't he?
Like a month or a year or 10 years? Or
5 years.
It's more than a year.
Oh.
Anyway, it's not.
But it doesn't stop there. The lawsuit, spearheaded by American Transit Insurance, paints a picture of a medical world gone rogue, a sprawling network of doctors, clinics, and surgical centers allegedly working in concert to drain the system dry. With over 200 defendants named in the case, Emanuele Hostin's name stands out like a sore thumb, largely due to the public profile of his wife, Sunny. The host and legal analyst, who has built a career dissecting scandals and delivering moral judgments from her seat on daytime television, now finds herself uncomfortably close to the eye of the storm. The irony is as thick as it is devastating. A woman who has spent years lecturing America on ethics, inequality, and systemic failure.
We know Sunny Hostin and her husband, Dr. Emanuele Hostin, are preparing for a legal battle to fight accusations that he committed federal insurance fraud.
And then there are the mind-boggling numbers. Figures so staggering. They make this case feel less like a legal matter and more like the plot of a blockbuster thriller. As the stakes rise and the damages climb into the stratosphere, it's clear. This isn't just a fight for justice. It's a high-stakes game where fortunes are won and lost. In this electrifying courtroom drama, every decision has the power to tip the scales, with life-altering consequences for all involved. Behind the scenes, powerful players are maneuvering with precision and cunning, ready to do whatever it takes to secure victory. Each twist and turn pulls us deeper into a web of intrigue, populated by individuals as desperate as they are calculating. The alleged fraud spans years, with claims exceeding $450 million in damages. Think about that for a moment. That's not just bending the rules. It's shattering them on a scale that defies belief. The accusations suggest a deliberate, calculated effort to manipulate insurance payouts, with Emanuele Hostin allegedly performing surgeries on patients who didn't need them. Victims of minor car accidents were reportedly rushed into operating. Rooms when rest or physical therapy would have sufficed. It's not just unethical, it's dangerous, and it has left many asking how a once respected doctor could go from saving lives to allegedly risking them for profit. The fallout has been swift and brutal. Media outlets have swarmed the story like sharks sensing blood in the water, dissecting every detail and speculating endlessly.
This is the largest RICO case ever filed in the state of New York. You guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia.
And then there's the public reaction, a swirling mix of shock, dismay, fear, and outright disbelief. Social media has become a battleground, with fans and critics alike weighing in on what this scandal means for Sunny Hostin and her role on The View. Memes, tweets, and TikToks have flooded the internet, transforming what should have been a private nightmare into a full-blown public spectacle. Some have even speculated that this could mark the beginning of the end for Sunny's career, arguing that her credibility as a legal expert has been irreparably damaged. After all, how can someone who has spent years lecturing others on ethics and morality continue to do so when her own household is under federal investigation?